Hello! Today I wanted to try something new, so I did a wet look. It's not actually looking completely wet anymore because, well, for a start, like if you want to do a wet look, like the idea is that the eyeshadow around the eyes looks wet. There are actual products that can be bought online and all to actually make it look wet for like an hour or so, like for complete photo shoots, stuff like that. I don't have those, so what I did was just use a cheap eyebrow gel, which works as well if you just want to take photos of yourself, just try it out for fun. However, it doesn't last very long, like it does dry and it feels sort of sticky and awkward by now. But yeah, it does work, just doesn't work for very long. But yeah, and overall I also wanted to do a tutorial really on how to do a smoky eye with cream products, because it is slightly different than with eyeshadows, because I don't know, it takes slightly more effort to blend it all, and there's just some little tips and tricks to it that I'd like to share with you. So yeah, let's get started.
So, unlike usual, I'm going to go straight ahead and apply eyeshadow rather than a base first, because I'm going to use cream stuff later anyway, and applying cream over cream is sort of pointless. So yeah, what I'm doing first is just use a pale taupe shade, followed by a dark, sort of cold, brownish shade, just a, really basic nude look. To deepen the crease a little bit, which will make it easier to blend out the dark cream later. And while I'm at it, I'm also applying a little bit of white eyeshadow underneath my eyebrow to highlight it. And I'm doing the same thing in my inner corners, because I do want to have them paler than the rest of the look in the end. And then we're done with the eyeshadow palette and moving on to cream. So yeah, the first one I'm going to use is this black one by Maybelline. I'll just put the names of everything I use down below in the description box as usual. But yeah, anyway, I just applied that onto my eyelid, and if it is a little bit difficult to apply, it helps a lot to warm it up. Like, I live in an attic, it's really cold, my makeup gets really cold. So what I did, just held it above a candle for a little bit, very carefully of course, to melt it slightly so that it's easier to apply. And yeah, just applied it like that, blended it into the crease slightly as well. And blended it a little bit below my lower lash line. And then for the actual crease color, I'm using this, yeah, sort of shimmery dark blue cream product. This one is by Peggy Sage. But of course you don't have to use exactly what I use, just, anything that looks the same will do. So yeah, I'm just using a flat blur brush, sort of soft flat brush. Like, the softer the brush, the better it blends, but it needs to be stiff enough to actually apply the cream. So yeah, just figure out what brush works best for you and use it. So yeah, I did it in the crease, just spent some time blending it and decided to also apply it on the eyelid because I really like the shimmer in it. Then for the inner corner I also used a cream product. This is a gold shade, as you can see. Really glittery and shimmery, really beautiful. If you're more of a silver person, you could also use silver. Warm tones just, seem to suit me better, so I use gold. And then for the waterline I used a pencil. This is one by Estée Lauder. The one that I pretty much always use when I use a black pencil. So yeah, as you can see here, a very nice view. I just applied it to my top and bottom waterline. And what I also really take care to do nowadays is to also really apply it in the inner corner, because I do think it really, I don't know, I think it really completes the look to just have the black actually surrounding the entire eye. And then for mascara, surprise surprise, I used the Scandaleyes Lycra Flex mascara by Rimmel. Applied a whole lot of it on top and then a little bit on the bottom. You could apply falsies, but as usual I didn't, because personally I just don't like them very much. Like, I like how they look, I just don't like how they feel. But yeah, for my lips I decided to do a nude look to really keep the focus on the eyes. I'm still not much of a fan of nude lips on myself, but I have noticed that if I actually make my lip line a little bit more, obviously there, with a pencil first, then I do like it more. So that's exactly what I did. And then that's pretty much the final non-wet look part of the look. As you can see here, it's already a very nice smoky eye. It's something I really enjoy wearing at parties and such. And then for the wet look, as I said in the beginning, I'm using a brow gel by Beige Cosmetics, a very cheap one. Yeah, like, you can see it gives a very nice wet look, but it does dry and it does get sticky. So if you want to take photos with this, then do hurry up and make the photos while it's still actually looking good. But for just a short amount of time, I think it looks good. And also all the cream products underneath it just stayed in place very nicely, which I'm very happy about. Which is the reason why I use cream products, by the way, rather than just, you know, powder. And yeah, that's the final look. As usual, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!